Ready?
Okay. We'll go get her in a minute, okay? I think they look a little bit cold. All right, let's see if we can find some eggs. I see guinea feathers.
Where'd they go?
We're looking for eggs now. All right, no eggs there.
No.
Just try to push it off.
It's all gonna fall on top.
Can you push it at all?
Oh.
I wonder if we give it a swift kick.
I cannot.
Vinny, I don't think more weight up there is what we need. I need to build some crates for my bathroom stalls to hold toilet paper and things on my shelf. I would just order some from Amazon, but that's right, lost my job, so can't do that. So I guess I'm putting my children at risk to harvest a good board to build my crates out of. Hoping this doesn't go wrong. We're gonna tear this silo room off the barn either this summer or next.
Walk that way.
So it'll be okay to take this off, I think.
Just pull it.
If that whole silo room goes just because you're pulling on it.
Man.
Hey, 2 for the price of 1. That's perfect, Tommy.
That's
Good thing I have my destruction cat with me. We are out here in the greenhouse this morning, checking on everybody, seeing how things are going. I think things are going really well. Lots of my cuttings that I've started are taking off. Our tomato plants are looking amazing. This is just one flat of our tomatoes. If you've ever bought tomato starts in the store, you can be looking at $3 for a tomato start. So think of how much money is right there in that box. All right, and then multiply that because we have lots of room in here. This might not be the year where we have thousands of dollars of plant starts, but that's gonna be next year. We're gonna be working on our soil blocks and our soil block trays. The idea behind soil blocks and soil block trays are not having to use a cardboard or a plastic pot for your seedlings. You actually plant right into a block of soil, and then you could kind of just pull it out like you're serving brownies. You just pull out one square of your soil block that has your seedling in it. You can plant directly into the ground with that. But we need to build some trays and get a little bit more infrastructure in place in order to be wildly successful with that. So that's the plan for next spring. But for this summer, we're gonna keep our cuttings going in here. We might start a few more things, but probably going to direct seed most of our seeds. That just means not buying seedlings, not starting seeds in soil blocks or in pots, but just putting them directly into the ground. That's not always the best way to go around here because of our short growing season. If we had months and months and months to grow things in the ground, that would be better. Because we don't, we like to get a few things started. Tomatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, things like that. Better if you can start them a month, 6 weeks ahead of time and then put them in the ground May 15th-ish around here. We're gonna be starting a new video series, 100 Days of Growing Our Own Groceries, because that's really what this is all about. We are trying to save our budget by growing as much of our own. If I want to feed my family the foods that I want to feed them, that would be organic, humanely raised, that would be maybe even beyond organic, free range, pasture-based meats. That can be really expensive if you wanted to buy that for your family. However, if you're willing to put in the work, and I realize time is money, but I will have a certain amount of time, you can do all of that yourself. So we are going to be raising all of our own pork and beef and chicken this year. So we've pretty much got our meat covered. If Tommy ever catches me some fish, we'll add fish to our diet. We will be growing as much of our own produce as we possibly can. We have limitations. We can't grow citrus, we can't grow avocados. We're just not warm enough. But there is so much that we can grow. So I'm working extremely hard already this year, and we've laid the groundwork and the foundation last year and the year before. But I'm trying to get as many perennials in the ground. So perennials are things that are gonna come back and produce year after year after year. So those could be things on our farm like our rhubarb, our asparagus, our berry bushes, apple trees, things like that. All right, I only have to do the work one time and then they continue to produce for a long period of time. We always will do some annuals. Now those are things that aren't gonna come back year after year unless I plant them. So that would be spinach, that would be sweet corn, potatoes, onions, things like that. And there's some food items that fit into both categories. For example, onions. There's some onions like the Egyptian walking onions that reseed themselves every year. And you don't have to do that, but it would take a lot of Egyptian walking onions to feed my family all winter long. So we're gonna try to do as many perennials as we can, but we're also always going to be doing our market garden with all of our annuals in it. So that's it. We're going to try to grow as much of our own groceries as we can to save our budget, to get the most nutrient dense, healing foods that we possibly can. What, Finn?
Can me and Gavin make brownies?
Can you and Gavin make brownies? Speaking of nutrient dense. Yeah, I don't care if you make brownies, but you need to clean the kitchen.
Two different things of egg things.
There's
like,
two different things of egg things.
There's a black egg tray and there's like
They're both the same.
They're not old?
Nope. Nope. Make sure you clean up your mess. So that is the goal this year. I'm going to be foraging. We are going for wild edibles. We are going to be trying to preserve as much as we can. So that is freezing, that is canning, that is dehydrating. Things that we can do to make that summer bounty, that harvest, last all the way through the winter. So that's it. Every single day we're going to be trying to work on that, along with everything else we do every single day. And gonna continue manifesting our homestead vision and making this place as amazing as it possibly can be, but a huge focus these next 3 months on growing our own groceries. So the chickshaw is complete, but now today we're adding on the chunnel portion. That's the chickshaw tunnel, or the run that the chickens are gonna go in. This frame will be covered with chicken wire. And Scott built me a little tunnel to go from the chickshaw to the run area. They're going to have a series of these runs. The idea is that these chickens are going to be working in the garden for us. So this series of runs is going to be about, we're hoping to get about 25 feet maybe worth of chicken runs so that we can have them work the pathways of the garden, not the actual beds, but the pathways. There will be times when it will be appropriate for them to work the beds, like when we're prepping a bed or when we're cleaning up after we're done growing. But for the most part, they are going to work the rows this year, and then they will be keeping those clear of weeds, and they'll be fertilizing it so that next year those pathways can be the actual planting beds. The girls are coming over to check out the work on the chicken shaw.
Where's it, Dad? In the house.
What do you think, ladies? Gonna be good enough for the little Seramas? What do you think of your new house? Oh, Pete has Mr. Stripes.
He's trying to get out.
Perfect.
Mom.
There you go. Perfect.
Can I go in?
Do we need to be concerned about this, you think, Scott?
Erin says no. I thought we could put something.
If we can put something on
Even
there.
if you add a
I don't know, Mom, that
Yeah.
this chicken has ever been on grass.
Aw.
She may not have been.
But he's trying it.
She's checking it out.
No!
Yeah, I could actually.
Is she gonna go up the
I
ramp?
could
Let's
just
see.
put a board inside because we'll never need it.
Is
that
this the
tall.
littlest one?
Correct.
Or at least not for now.
Plus Reagan gets too big.
Yeah.
Because they already... Oh, I see one where they pooped that.
I think they'll just need one food dish bin, that smaller one.
Up
And
she
you can-
goes.
A water.
No problem with that.
I guess I could have looked.
That's okay.
Will they get their feet caught in the net thing under
No.
it? They'll walk
I
on the
wondered
boards.
about that. They
They look
don't
like they
seem
don't.
to like walking on the wire, but they'll sort that out.
And nail.
Yeah, look at the mama's gonna come out. She's gonna come out. We started off this morning salvaging wood off the side of the silo room that we're going to be tearing down. Tommy spent some of the day making boxes for me for my bathroom shelves. Tommy, I love them. Put it up on the shelf so I can see the finished product.
You want to put it in that one?
Yeah, put it in this one that you're in. Oh my gosh, Tommy. I was on Amazon this morning and I was about to find something and purchase it, but I can tell you I love these 100 times more. And you know how I feel about repurposing material. This wood with this finish on it, you can't make that happen. That is weathered probably 50 years that it was up on the side of there. They look absolutely amazing. Tommy, you made your mama very happy today. And I'm gonna have you make probably 50 more crates for my pantry now. Love them.